Hi everyone, my name is Maple. I'm a staffer on the Epic, and today I'm going to be bringing you all around some local Bay Area restaurants. So on today's list of restaurants, I'm going to Ike's. I'm also going to Pho Hanoi, if I'm pronouncing that right, and then also Aki. So I'm going to be rating each of these restaurants out of 10, and then this score is made up of the restaurant's affordability, their menu variety, and most importantly, their taste of the food. And I also think it's really important here to take a moment and recognize my food biases. I'm an extremely picky eater. I don't like super sweet foods, I don't like spicy food, and I don't like anything that's too high on sodium. Okay, so the first restaurant is Ike's on Stevens Creek Boulevard in Cupertino. So I ordered the 111, which is the Menage a Trois. So it's basically a sandwich made up of halal chicken, honey mustard, barbecue sauce, honey, pepper jack, Swiss, and cheddar. So the first thing I wanted to know is that it was $13.25 for a sandwich, which is just two pieces of bread and some stuff inside. So I think this was on the pricier side, which is why I'm going to be marking down the score later on. Um, and then for the actual store and the interior, I really liked the ambience inside. I really liked the decorations and the vibe they had going on. The menu variety was really large. They had a good diversity of vegetarian options as well. Um, and then before I get into the actual taste of the sandwich, I wanted to note that with every order you do get a free caramel apple lollipop, which I loved so much. It was a really pleasant surprise. Okay, so the taste. It was really good. The way they toasted the bread was extremely nice. And then also, they use a lot of different cheeses in my sandwiches, but they made it work in a way where all the flavors blended together and it wasn't necessarily anything really messy. The sandwich itself was really juicy and it wasn't dry at all. The honey mustard and barbecue sauce they used, that combination worked out extremely well. Overall, I would recommend Ike's if you're looking for a good sandwich, but just know it is on the pricier side, so overall, I'm giving Ike's a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, next restaurant is a Key. So this is a Cal-Mex restaurant located on De Anza Boulevard in Cupertino. Every time I come here, I get the same item, which is the grilled salmon bowl. So this is basically salmon, obviously, mashed sweet potatoes, tomato oregano sauce, some herbs, sun-dried tomato salsa, and broccoli. And then I also got their lemonade as a drink. So the actual bowl itself was $13.59, which I believe in comparison to Ike's, it's a lot more worth it based on the portions that you actually get. And something else I really like this restaurant as a whole is how the restaurant is set up. So you basically go in and you order like a fast food restaurant, but the restaurant still keeps the same vibe of professionality within the restaurant. So it's professional, but it's also really efficient to get your food and it's really quick. Um, okay, for the actual taste of the salmon, it was really good. Like the actual piece of chunk of salmon you get is pretty good, and it's not dry or anything. Like it's a juicy salmon. Um, One thing I did not like though was that the sun-dried tomatoes were cold, and I didn't like this contrast in temperature in comparison to like the mashed potatoes and the salmon. I thought it just was really weird that it was cold. I didn't like that. And then the lemonade itself, the drink that I ordered, wasn't that good either. I know they make it in house. It's not like Minute Maid lemonade, but I feel like it could have been a bit sweeter. It was a little bit sour. Um, so yeah, overall, a key pretty good. I'd recommend it if you like Mexican food with a more Californian twist to it, and I'd rate this restaurant a 9 out of 10. Okay, last restaurant is Pho Hanoi on Dienza Boulevard in Cupertino. So this is a Vietnamese restaurant. I got the garlic and fish sauce chicken wings for 11.50, and then as an appetizer, and then for my actual meal, I got barbecue short ribs with jasmine rice for $20, and then a Thai iced tea. I forgot the price of the Thai iced tea, but I think it was around $5. Okay, so the first thing, the restaurant ambience. Like, it was whatever. It was just a normal restaurant. There wasn't anything too special or notable about it. I think the exterior was pretty nice. But otherwise there's nothing that really stood out to me. One note for this whole restaurant is that the portions that they give you for their price is really, really good. They give you a lot of food for a really good price, so all of the dishes are really worth it. So for the garlic and fish sauce chicken wings, these were good. There was still moisture within the meat and it wasn't super dry. And then the Thai iced tea, I mean, like it just tasted like Thai iced tea. I can't see how you can mess up a Thai iced tea up, so it was good. Anyway, and then I didn't like the short ribs with jasmine rice as much. Um, First note on the short ribs is that the meat was incredibly rough. I liked the seasoning they had, but it was really, really hard to eat. The jasmine rice was okay. I don't see, I couldn't taste any jasmine within the rice. It kind of just tasted like normal rice. Overall, I'd rate for Hanoi a 6 out of 10 just because, I mean, the pricing was really good, but the food itself was not that good. Yeah. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for coming along with me on my little trip around these Bay Area restaurants. I hope I was able to inspire you to venture out to eat more at our small businesses here in the Bay Area. We are so privileged to have so many really, really diverse restaurants out here. So yeah, go eat out more, and thank you so much for watching this video.